How many times you have seen that people try to copy transformation of others? But can transformation be copied? Can you only do transformation with process and tools? We'll find it out today. My name is Debopom Sanyal and I am your personal coach. Today we are going to discuss about transformation. Now when the topic of transformation comes, we have already discussed in a topic that transformation doesn't have an end date. It is not a finite thing where you can define what transformation looks like. Yes, you can define at one point of time, but it keeps changing. This is what continuous improvement is. However, there is a very important thing that goes into transformation, and that is how do you approach transformation? There are two ways of doing it. The first way is to see what others are doing and start doing the same. For example, if you are talking about any kind of transformation, let's be agile transformation, what we do is we take another example that people are launching Scrum teams, they are doing Kanban or so on and so forth, and we start doing the same. Now, apart from that, you would see several other kinds of copying in transformation. For example, you can go the Toyota way and say, hey, we will do the lean process and tools and Kanban and all that stuff. By doing this, we will achieve the transformation as Toyota did, right? Or another very common example is of Spotify, where we try to take their model and start doing transformation with all that Spotify, things that they uncovered, unearthed during their transformation. Now, all this, the tools and processes in the transformation, does it really work? What do you think? Does it really work to do transformation copying others? Now, it's very important points when I say copying. That doesn't, I'm not trying to belittle anyone. I'm just trying to say that by copying or by taking the process and tools of of other organizations which might have succeeded with that might not work for us, because process and tools do not do transformation. This is what you are not transforming. You are transforming the culture of your organization. You're transforming the people of your organization. You're transforming the mindset of this organization. And processes and tools are only there to help you. It might work, it might not work. You need to find out what's working for you, right? There might be things, the lean production or the lean way of transformation might work for you, might not work for you. The Scrum might work for you, might not work for you. Or there are times, you need to find when exactly these processes and tools are applicable in your transformation journey. Whether you just begin with that, or whether you put it in somewhere in the middle, or how do you approach this entire transformation? That's what the main problem is, and that's why we have seen so many transformation collapsed, because they think they can do transformation like others are doing, and the environment of their of the organization might not be the same of the other, right? If I'm trying to do something like Spotify, do I have the same culture, same environment of Spotify? If not, if I do not have the same kind of business, same kind of mindset, same kind of environment, same kind of climate, it might not work for me. So we need to find out what kind of transformation works for us. Remember, Spotify did not evolve in one day. Remember, Toyota did not evolve in one day. If you see Toyota, the TPS, Toyota Production System, it's an effort of decades. It kept improving. It's a continuous improvement, right? And they have found out what works for them and what doesn't. And that doesn't mean the Toyota production system is perfect. It's far from it, right? They're continuously improving. There are so many other things that needs to be improved. But whatever they have found out till today is because of their decades of experience. They have done that experiment, what worked for them, what did not work for them. So we cannot just go and take what worked for them in our organization. That's not going to happen, right? So remember, if you are trying to do transformation and you are inspired by other organization, that's well enough, that's good. because inspiration is something that kept us going, right? That keep us going. So do get inspired, but do not try to take their model into ours and start doing transformation. Now let's talk about the second way of transformation. The second way of transformation is a bit complicated, but quite easy. Now let me explain how do you do that. Second way of transformation does not starts with process and tools or model or framework, right? The second approach of transformation begins with a vision. Vision is what you want to be in the future state. So you have a current state of environment and you want to be different. That's why you are transforming, of course, right? So the future state of transformation, your vision, are not any success. That doesn't talk about what successes you will get in the future. The future state, the vision, talks about what you aspire to become. And when you aspire to become something, what do? You try to do the things, you try to change the design, change the culture, change the organization, to achieve that. And when you do that, you need some process and tools to do that, to help the people, right? As I keep saying in my videos that people, the problems never get solved by any process or tools or frameworks. No framework can solve your problem. Only people can solve your problem. So in this journey, you invest on people, you try to change things according to the vision that you have. And during the transformation, you take help of different process and tools so that you can achieve. You deliberately do not want to eliminate the waste. Okay, these are my waste, I will eliminate this. You do not do that. Because if you do that, your focus will always be on those waste that you want to remove. So you focus instead in your vision. And when you reach that vision, and that vision does not have those ways that you spoke about, right? So in the vision, when you craft your vision, you go there and you realize that you have eliminated your waste on the way. Now, this kind of transformation needs dedication. This kind of transformation needs planning. This kind of transformation needs careful approach. You stick to your vision. You do not stick to any other's vision, right? And for that, you need to craft a vision, what you want to be. What kind of transformation do you want? And then you can take the use of or help of framework, process, and tools. By this, your transformation would be organic. You don't know, you might come up with something similar to Spotify, similar to Toyota, something very unique which work for your organization, right? Because there is no set formula for transformation. Remember that. If there is anything that works, is how do you experiment? How do you learn from those experiments? How do you learn from the failures? How do you learn from the entire of your experience during transformation? And it's a continuous improvement process. It never ends, because once you reach one state, you would aspire to go into something else. You aspire to go into something else. Your aspiration never ends. And that's why you continuously improve. You continuously improve to thrive, to achieve for that. When you're transforming, remember that you need a vision, not a model. You need a strategy, not any framework. You need dedication, not any tool. You need to invest on people, not on process, right? And when I say not on process, does not mean that you should not invest on process at all. You should invest more on people to find what works for them, what doesn't. I hope that helps. If you like this content, please like and subscribe and put your comment down below, and I will see you soon.